Hey, what's up guys? Rev here. Another day, another set of drama. Man, if I don't watch my step, I might turn into the anime version of the Garden Gnome. But in all seriousness, the drama going on in the fighting games community has been quite the headache, and today we have yet another development regarding the LoIi situation. Now you can check out my videos from the past few days for more details, but to sum it up quickly, the fighting games tournament host Climax banned the player LoIi for tweets insinuating that he likes LoIi characters featuring the game's Climax hosts in their tournaments. And then 2 days ago, famous furry Sonic Fox decided to join the conversation with about 400 tweets, many of which boiling down to, "I'm valid for liking gore and furry themes, but LoIi and all anime fans are pedos because they like short anime girls. Pot calling the kettle black, blah 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 blah." But the original tweet from roughly 3 days ago announcing LoIi's ban has received an exorbitant amount of criticism, leaving many wondering if they will reevaluate their stance going forward in order to save face. Well, here you go, we got the damage control arc, and it features a whole lot of backpedaling. Hello everyone, we understand that the wording of that previous tweet banning LoIi was not the best description of the situation. Our head TO has specified the reasoning and is currently getting into contact with LoIi. Our apologies for the unfortunate situation this has caused. So when I discussed their first statement, I called them cowards for turning off the replies, and despite turning them on this time, I will reiterate that everyone involved in this follow-up statement is also a coward. Before banning a completely innocent player from your tournaments, you slandered him by saying he glorified minors with his posts, and then bold-faced lied and said he was harassing people with literally zero proof. In fact, the only proof of harassment was the hundreds of people attacking him, some of them inspired by your original post. But now you want to excuse that by saying, it was not the best description of the situation. Y'all lied, and you're only talking about this now because people called you out, something you tried to avoid by turning off the replies to your post. But that just makes you look even more guilty. And that TO they're talking about is someone that I went out of my way to avoid in my previous videos, but I guess it's inevitable now. This is Shinobi, the tournament's director, and after their first statement, many people pointed out his previous tweets from years ago where he celebrated LoIi characters from various fighting games, the same rhetoric he used to ban LoIi from his tournaments. And of course, the second the criticism rolled in, he privated his account to avoid further backlash. Well, yesterday he unprivated and made this heart-wrenching soliloquy wishing no harm upon LoIi after literally tarring and feathering him publicly 24 hours ago. But they weren't done there. The Climax Twitter account provided more replies stating, "Furthermore, we understand that some of the fighting games we host have characters presented as what people may call LoLi. We get that. It doesn't mean that it should be shown to people who don't want to be shown any vulgar material regarding those characters," something they're claiming that LoIi is doing with his posts. Like, oh my god, am I in the Twilight Zone right now? You made it sound like anything about LoLi content was inherently vulgar. I mean, the main post that got LoIi in trouble was literally safe for work. If people were offended by that, they shouldn't consume any Climax tournaments because you guys host games featuring the same LoLi characters in that post. And their final reply in the thread states, "We are an event built on community. We are doing everything in our power to make sure Shinobi and LoIi discuss this in a proper fashion privately." Wow, that's great guys. I'm glad you're handling this privately after attempting to drag him publicly in the first place. Good on you, no really. Based on everything I've seen from this Shinobi account, y'all clearly don't like LoIi, and that's one thing, but it's another thing to act like a bunch of unprofessional cowardly bullies and try to out him from your community while hiding behind comment-locked Twitter posts. You're only sorry because of the backlash, and honestly, even if you unban LoIi, I hope he refuses to participate in your future tournaments, because honestly, you guys are lame, like a bunch of man-children reliving high school. Grow up. And to bring this back to Sonic Fox, they had a 24-hour-long meltdown on Twitter calling people pedophiles among other things, doing a lot more harm than anything LoIi did, which I'm sure all of these tournament directors will ignore. Not that I think they should be banned for anything they did, it's just a glaring contradiction to what precipitated LoIi's ban. But that's going to do it for this video. Hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.